At just 28 years old, I've been able to build a 7-figure business and make over 6 figures a month for the last 2 years straight. And I did it without having to get a college degree, without ever getting a 9-to-5, only using Instagram and my personal brand on social media. Now, the reason why I've been able to do this isn't because I followed the traditional path of going to school, getting a job, investing and saving for retirement, but instead I looked at other people on social media who were doing exactly what I wanted to do. I followed my passion for fitness and nutrition and helping people get in shape, and I turned that into an online business that I was able to scale with an uncapped potential. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you everything that I did to make this much money in my 20s and break it down so you can copy the exact same path that I took. Now, when I was in high school, I quickly realized that going down the traditional path of college, getting a 9-to-5 wasn't going to be suited for me. I was very, very emotionally distraught, and I had problems with my mental health, and I knew that my career path was the reason why I was so stressed out and anxious as a young kid. The reality was I didn't see a career path that was going to allow me to achieve the dreams that I had set for myself. And trust me, the bar wasn't that high. All I wanted to do when I was in high school was make 6 figures, make enough money to where I can afford to live in a house, raise a family, and not have to stress. That's all I wanted to achieve. And I didn't even see a single career path that would allow me to get there with doing something that I love. So I knew that I had to figure something out. When I was in high school, the year was 2012, and this was when Instagram first started coming out. I started following fitness influencers that were hitting the space, and they inspired me to get in shape. After my first 6 to 12 months of in the gym learning how to build my body, I realized that fitness was the path that I wanted to take, and I saw other fitness influencers online at the time are living a life that I didn't even know was possible. It would be Tuesday at 2 p.m. while I was in English class, and they were on the beach driving Lamborghinis, and I thought, how the hell are they doing that, right? They're not working a job, they're not in corporate. I want to be doing what they're doing. And so that set me down the path of entrepreneurship. In high school, I knew that I was not going to go to college. So in order for me to achieve my dreams, I needed to take my financial future into my own hands. I started reading books on investing. I learned how to invest my money. However, I didn't know how to make money. And so I started multiple businesses in high school without having any idea of what I was doing. I would buy hats, go put my own embroidered logo on them and sell them to kids at school. I would build workout plans on a piece of notebook paper and give them to my classmates and sell them for $25. And I even made t-shirts around my personal training business, and I would sell them out of the trunk of my car. These are my first ventures of just figuring out how can I possibly make money. However, there was a problem. I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no plan on how to actually scale that to an income where I would be able to support myself. And so once I graduated high school, I stayed home and I went to community college to please my parents, and I spent all of my time simply learning everything I could about business and entrepreneurship and working so I can save up money, and lastly, building my social media platform. I would post fitness content every single day to grow my following and message other people who were doing the same to start building my network. Now, fast forward 4 years and I'm now 22 years old. I had moved from my hometown down to San Diego to chase bigger opportunities. I've been bussing tables for 4 years straight. I had a personal training business where I would train people out of my mom's garage, but I gave that up to move down to San Diego and chase and pursue something bigger. At the time, I had about $10,000 saved up and about 7,000 followers on Instagram that I had grown organically over the last 4 years. And I was running out of options. I was 22 years old. All of my friends were graduating college and getting jobs. I was still bussing tables, not having my degree, not even getting into a 4-year school. And I did not know what I was going to do with my life. It was at that moment when my friend said, why don't you try online coaching? Why don't you, take on clients that you can, coach from anywhere rather than having it be an in-person studio. And I thought, I have nothing else to lose, so might as well give it a shot. I put up one post on Instagram and I said, I'm looking for 3 people who want to get in shape and work with me one-on-one. And after I put up that post, I had 5 people reach out and tell me that they're interested. I got on the phone with my first potential client and I didn't even know I was on a sales call. I offered them 12 weeks of one-on-one coaching for $150. Not $150 per month, $150 total, right? I made my first sale, and in that moment, I knew that this was it. This was what I was going to do. This is how I was going to make my money. I walked into work the next day. I dropped out of school the next day, and I went all in on my coaching business. The next 2 years of my life were probably the most stressful, anxious years I've ever lived before. But I was able to scale my coaching business to 6 figures by investing in mentors, by taking leaps of faith, investing in mentors, learning as much as I could about online business, social media, and how to make money online. And I was able to really achieve my dreams of making six figures, being able to travel, and just be able to live without having to stress about where money's going to come from. Now, since then, we've started PTBI, and I teach other trainers how to do the exact same because I know what it's like not to have a proven path laid out for you and not to know what direction to take in life. My biggest obstacle that I had to overcome in life was not knowing what I was going to do with my life, not finding something that I loved, and being scared that I wasn't going to make enough money to be a self-sufficient human being, right? And so now I love passing the torch to other trainers who are in a very similar position to me, so that way I can show them the path, I can help them make money just like I did, and I can turn them into a success. Now, when I was 24 years old is when I started PTBI. I had made six figures multiple times in my coaching business, and now it was time to teach others to do the same. I started by myself in my bedroom, working with a few clients one-on-one, and slowly over the last 5 years, we've been able to grow it to 7 figures. Our best month was a $200,000 month, and we have 15 full-time employees, which is absolutely insane. This journey has taken me farther than I've ever thought I'd ever make it, and I love being able to help other people find their passion through online coaching as well. Now, I don't say this to brag, but I say this that it is possible to make money online. It is possible to pursue your dreams, and it is possible to do something that you love that makes an impactful difference on other people's lives. So if you guys like this story and you want to follow my footsteps, we are always taking students for trainers who want to learn how to start a six-figure business through online coaching. All you have to do is click the link down below in the description box to learn more about PTBI.